Listen up, warriors. Today I'm here to talk about the power of retaining your essence, your life force, your semen. It's not just about refraining from physical release. It's about harnessing that energy, that drive for your ultimate purpose. In a world full of distractions, we're bombarded with temptations left and right. But true strength lies in discipline, in mastering your desires and channeling that energy towards greatness. When you retain your semen, you're not just abstaining. You're fueling your ambition, your focus, your drive to conquer the impossible. Why avoid having a girlfriend? Because this journey is about self-mastery. It's about prioritizing your growth, your mission above all else. Relationships can be beautiful, but they can also be distractions if not aligned with your purpose. When you're single, you're free to dive deep into your goals, to push your limits without compromise. Every day, remind yourself, you're not denying pleasure. You're choosing strength. You're choosing to be the best version of yourself, to chase your dreams relentlessly. This path isn't easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. So brothers, embrace the challenge. Embrace the discomfort. Embrace the power of retaining your semen and staying focused on your path. Let your discipline define you. Let your purpose drive you. And remember, greatness awaits those who dare to harness their inner strength. All right, let's get deep into this, because if we're talking about discipline and becoming the best version of yourself, then you need to understand the true power of semen retention. I'm not talking about just some trend or some fad. I'm talking about a raw primal force that has been practiced by the greats throughout history. Listen, in today's world, we're all caught up in instant gratification. Social media, relationships, and distractions are everywhere. But here's the harsh truth. If you want to become the ultimate version of yourself, you need to make some serious sacrifices. And the first sacrifice is something that many men are too weak to let go of: their constant release. You have to retain that vital energy. Every time you let go of that life force, you're giving away part of what makes you, you. You're giving away the power that could take you to heights most people can only dream about. I know you've heard people talk about how good it feels to let go in the moment. But guess what? That momentary pleasure is nothing compared to what you can achieve when you harness your energy. When you give in to instant satisfaction, you're letting a small, fleeting moment dictate the rest of your life. That's not how warriors are made. Warriors are made by control, by discipline, by doing the hard thing when everyone else is doing the easy thing. And the hard thing is holding back, retaining that power, and using it to fuel your mission. Now, I'm going to tell you why this isn't just about you being single or not having a girlfriend. This is about being relentlessly focused on your mission. Having a relationship can be a beautiful thing, but a lot of men get caught up in the emotional roller coaster that comes with it. Relationships can drain you if you're not careful. There's emotional energy that gets tied up in that. And if you're not with a woman who's in alignment with your goals, that energy is going to get wasted. When you're on a mission to become the best version of yourself, when you're on a path that's bigger than anything else, you need to be laser focused. A woman, if she's not with you in the trenches, grinding, striving for greatness, becomes a distraction. Now, I'm not saying women are distractions in general, but I'm saying if you're at a point in your life where you need to climb higher than you've ever climbed, then you need to protect your energy. That's what semen retention does for you. It's not just about holding back. It's about guarding your resources. When you retain your semen, you tap into something deeper. something bigger. You tap into your primal force. You're taking what is meant to create life, and instead, you're using that energy to create greatness. You're using that energy to fuel your workouts, to fuel your ambition, to get you through those long nights when everyone else is sleeping, when everyone else is giving up, when the world is telling you to quit. That's when you keep going. You don't need a woman by your side to validate your existence. You need the hunger to keep moving forward, to keep becoming better every day. And let's talk about what semen retention does to your mind. It sharpens your focus. It makes you see the world differently. When you're constantly giving in to your desires, your mind is cloudy. You're distracted. You're constantly in a state of hunger for pleasure. But when you retain, your mind becomes clearer. You get more energy. You get more confidence. You start to realize you have control over your body. And once you master that, you realize you have control over everything. But that clarity doesn't come overnight. You need to put in the work. This isn't a quick fix. This is a long-term commitment to self-mastery. It's a journey where every single day you choose discipline over distraction. You choose control over chaos. And in that journey, you become a different kind of man. You become the man who's untouchable, unshakable, because you're operating from a place of power that most people will never even understand. And while they're wasting their energy, you're using yours to create, to build, to dominate. This isn't for the weak. This isn't for the lazy. This is for the warriors who are ready to go to war with themselves. This is for the men who are willing to stare down every temptation, every distraction, and walk through fire to achieve something bigger than themselves. Because here's the thing. Life is war. It's not about what you feel like doing in the moment. It's about what you're willing to do when it's hard. When you feel like quitting. When you feel like you can't take it anymore. That's when you rise. That's when you realize that all the energy you've been holding back, all the focus you've been building is what's going to push you through. And it doesn't stop there. When you retain your semen, you stop living for the short term. You stop living for what feels good in the moment and start living for the future. You start living for what you can build, for what you can create, for what you can become. You stop chasing validation from outside sources. No more seeking external approval. No more being weak in the face of temptation. You stand tall in your own power. You might be sitting there thinking, but Goggins, why not just enjoy life? Well, let me tell you something. Enjoyment is an illusion. Real joy doesn't come from temporary pleasures. It comes from the satisfaction of knowing you've put in the work. Real joy comes from the process, from the grind. When you're in the trenches every single day, pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible, that's where true fulfillment lies. So, here's the truth. Semen retention isn't just about a physical act. It's a mentality. It's about building a mindset of unshakable discipline. And the first step to mastering your mind is mastering your body. When you control your body, you control your destiny. When you stop giving away your energy, you start using it to become unstoppable. Every goal becomes possible. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity. You're no longer living for the weekend, for the next party, for the next fleeting pleasure. You're living for your mission, for your purpose, for your greatness. And when you get to that point, when you've retained your energy, when you've stayed focused, when you've put in the work, you'll realize that no woman, no relationship, no distraction will ever take away from what you're building. You'll see clearly. You'll know exactly who you are and what you're capable of. And that, my friend, is when you truly unlock your potential. So the bottom line is this: embrace the discipline. Embrace the power of semen retention. Don't let anything, especially not a fleeting desire, get in the way of your greatness. Stay focused, stay relentless. And remember this: greatness is earned. It's not handed to you. And the way you earn it is by mastering yourself, by walking a path most are too weak to even consider.